Well, good morning. This is Cameron and Cameron's Outdoor Academy. So today what we're going to work on is how to plant potatoes. Potatoes has been one of those plants that has sustained people for many years. Of course, everybody knows about what happened in Ireland, the potato blight, that wiped out an entire civilization because of lack of potatoes. So potatoes should be one of the staples of your garden. Everybody should grow potatoes. Now, are they cheap? Yes. But in my opinion, it's something that I would recommend everybody have some of in their garden. So let me walk you through how I'm going to grow potatoes. So here's the containers that I'm going to be growing my potatoes in. As you can see, these are 55-gallon drums that has been cut down. I've drilled holes in the sides so that water can drain. So what I've got going on is I'm going to make up my soil out of 3 different products. I'm going to use peat moss. I've got some Miracle-Gro organic potting soil. This soil here is supposedly made for raised bed gardens. Hopefully what that means is that it's going to be a higher nutrient content. It's going to be a better soil. Potatoes like organic material. They like a lot of organic material, a lot of compost to be able to put on those big tubers. I also got some black cow fertilizer. I'll throw some of that in there. I'm going to mix it all up. I'm going to get it done. So y'all hang tight, hang with me. Let's get this thing done. So I'm not going real heavy on the peat moss, but I do want to put some peat moss in it to help retain some moisture. Today we're going to go in a little lighter on the peat moss because I do want it to drain a little bit. So let me show you what I'm looking at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the manure in the same layer when we plant my potatoes. That way that nutrients will go directly into the potato. But I'm going to do it a little different, the way my grandpa used to do it, and he said do it. A lot of other people have told me in the past this is the way they used to do it. Is I'm going to plant the potatoes low in the container. Then as the potato grows, I'm going to take it and load up organic material, grass clippings, hay, wood shavings. So what happens is as those potatoes grow up, then it's basically like healing them, but instead of healing them with soil and everything else, you can heal them with organic material. Clearly my dog is chasing my cat. Don't mind her, she's about 14 years old. She's deaf and about can't hear anymore. So let's get this done. I just did up. This one is the one with the black cow, a little extra fertilizer on that top layer. overdoing it like I normally do, but some of these may not grow. So I'm gonna do 6 in each one. I'm gonna try to pick out the chunkiest ones. And the way I'm gonna do this is just dig them down, plant them. I'm gonna plant the eye up. Because that's where the now you can plant them deeper than this, but like I said, I'm going to be healing these with, that must not be very good potting mix, it's got a rock in it. I'm going to be healing these up as they grow. So that way everywhere that a potato has a stem come off, well, that's where a root will come. As you know, potatoes are a root crop, so the roots is what makes the tubers. So as you heal them up, everywhere that root or that little stem was that isn't getting light, it'll throw out a root. And that throws out a root, throw out more potatoes. So that's the concept. That's what I'm going to do. So if y'all have any questions, of course, drop me a question in the comments. If you have any concerns, any ideas on how to grow them better. I mean, listen, I'm learning. I'm not a know everything kind of guy. So if y'all know how to do it better than what I'm doing it, hey, hit me up in the comments. Let me know, because the more information I have on how to do something, the more information I can put on my channel and I can help other people learn. So that's what this is all about. I'm learning, y'all are learning. I don't think gardening is a science. I think gardening is just a real big experiment that you're putting things in the ground, you're running with it. Now, of course, there is some science behind it, but listen, it's all up to the good Lord if it's going to grow good or not. So thank y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one.